Hi and welcome to my episode. So, some interesting things that I'm going to tell you about. I'm moving out of this place. This is Annan Grove. It takes me an hour and a half, I'd say, hour and a half to get into Sydney to where I work.
It's gorgeous.
Yesterday I went for a really long drive, and on the way back home with my Unimog, it just started losing power. So even on the slightest of hills, it just could barely get up. And then about 10 minutes from home, it just cut out. And I just got it onto the side of the road. So I have a feeling that it's a fuel issue. I don't know anything about engines. I'm not a mechanic. So what I'm doing is I'm going to fill up a jerry can with diesel.
You killed the crowd in my head with the naysayers dead. I guess I can finally let go of all my uncertainty.
Shit. It started. Fuck. That's amazing.
Meet me in the honey of ourselves. We're one in a billion bullets of love. We'll lie helpless and happy.
So that cost $74 to fill up, which means that it was full. There's enough fuel. This is what we're having in Australia at the moment. It's dry, and what you see up there in the sky, those are not clouds, that's smoke. And so there's the sun right over there coming in through the smoke. And this is just Australia's burning down at the moment. And so
it's up to my generation to fix it.
Yeah, fortunately. So after I installed this whole Christmas tree for my fuel, I discovered it doesn't work. So what happened is that it felt as if the truck was running out of fuel. I felt it before because I did run out of fuel once. And I got the same thing after I set up this whole thing. So clearly something was wrong. So I don't know if it's a closed system or it should have worked, it didn't work. So in order to move the fuel from this tank to the other tank, I'm gonna have to use a pump, which is this. It's you use a drill, connect it, and off you go. So I'm gonna see how this goes. My daughter Zoe is gonna help me to do this if she can get off the phone.
For the record, I'm looking at photos. They're very personal to me.
Okay, so if you can open the other side, stick it in, and then see the pipe?
Yeah.
Okay, so put it in that tank, then I'm going to put this in here, and then let me know if the fuel comes through. Anything?
Not even a bit.
Yeah, it's completely destroyed itself inside.
What do you mean?
The pump, the insides of it is completely destroyed.
What does that mean?
It killed itself. It's just bad design.
So are you going to get a refund or something?
No, see, it's filled with plastic coming out.
What?
Yeah, it's completely rubbish. Okay, so I'm back. I went and I bought another one, exactly the same. I'm not a terribly clever person. I should have bought a hand pump. I always go for this stupidly complicated systems, and these things are actually completely crap. I read the instructions. You're not allowed to have an air pocket in it, so you have to fill it up before it works. That doesn't make sense. What if I want to pump something out of a river up the hill? I can't submerge the whole bloody thing. It's just stupid.
I'll try to stay friendly for the sugary abuse. So tell my secretary now to hold all of my calls. I believe I can hear through these walls. Oh, please save me from
That was cool. There's my daughter. Gee, I don't think I could have done that.
You said you'd always fall for the underdog.
Yeah, so there's a bit of build up on this side. If you want to give me something, I can swab it.
Okay. This is not a very good. Oh, there, I can see.
Yeah, see?
It looks pretty good.
Skyline number 9 ticked off in my mind.
Coming along though.
Oh, can you hear me screaming out now through the telephone lines? Oh, please save me from myself. I can't be the only one stuck on the shelf. You said you'd always.
So it's another morning, and trying to finish this this fuel tank thing.
Why everyone thinks Australia is so dangerous is because, like, in my lifetime I've seen the world around me look like Armageddon like at least 4 times. We've had 2 dust storms and everything went red. Do you remember?
Okay. Nice. There we go. Unfortunately, this did not solve the problem. So I hired a mechanic that's supposed to know something about Unimogs, paid him $400. He replaced little bits and pieces of rubber hosing, and I don't know what he did, but he did not solve the problem.
We did just die.
Yeah.
So it's fine on short uphills,
It's just.
but these long, sort of dragging ones,
No,
it
it's
can't
just,
do it.
It's just there's something. I don't know what it is. Okay, this is a straight road, and it's in 7th gear, and it's really struggling to go. Start again.
Maybe just wait a bit.
Yeah. The problem is there's some air getting into the fuel system. So yesterday Ben from Mod Central showed me how to bleed this. First off, I'm going to be pumping this. So that's the pump. See, you can see that there's some. It's not full. I'm going to until it it's quite hard. So I'm going to undo this. So this is number 10 spanner. So undo that. Okay. See some air come out. So pump it. See, look at that. there, and then tighten that, not too tight, like that, and do this one. There we go. There. Then pump, 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 and then tighten it again. But not too tight, just you don't want to strip those. And that's how you bleed your Unimog. So hopefully that'll last for a while without bleeding. And then if it runs out of fuel again, then I'll just have to do that again. So this is moving time, and here's my whole workshop on the back of my truck. So, and this is where I moved to. Just look at, that's not the house, but that is where I am. 2 houses down from that. So the fix didn't work, it kept on breaking down. So I contacted Ben from Mog Central, and when I explained the problem, the first time I didn't explain it properly, and he advised me to just bleed it, didn't fix it, and then when I described how it's losing power on the uphill, he suddenly clicked and he said, listen, it's your lift pump. So that is the pump, and here's the interesting thing. This looks completely different from the pump what it looked like before. So I don't think they reconditioned this. I think this is a brand new pump they gave me. And it was pricey. So the taking off, the pump, whatever, altogether 400 bucks. Fixed, solved. The one thing I've still got to do is just to clean out my fuel lines and stuff, but that'll get someone to do for me. It should be a really easy problem. And that's that. We're here with the Mog. My workshop is on the back of the Mog again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and move it in the garage here where I'm staying. Don't know what is going to happen. But this is a really amazing place we're staying at. Have a look at that. See? There's the sea. And there's Zoe. So if you like the show, please give me a thumbs up. Press the subscribe button below. Give me click the bell, and then you'll find out when the next video is coming out. Sorry I haven't done videos lately. I've been moving. There's all kinds of stuff happening. But for next year I'll try and make more. There's one more video before the end of the year. But next year I'm going to start doing something different, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Fill your lungs with this history. If you feel, don't bite your tongue.